Hello everybody, welcome to the Stockton Sports Blog. I'm Rod Villagomez, and behind me, the members of the 2009 Stockton Trojans are stretching and getting ready for yet another year of semi-pro football. If you haven't seen them yet, you need to come check them out. They've been around since 2006, and they played in a couple of leagues and been champions in those leagues. So these guys play some high caliber football. Later on, we'll be talking to Coach Marty Santini, owner and head coach of this team, as well as a couple of the players, and get a chance to check out some of the practice that's going to go on right here at Groupie Park. Again, this team has been around since 2006, and if you haven't seen them, it's definitely something you want to check out. Again, all that and more coming up on the Stockton Sports Blog with Rod Villagomez.
My name is Marty Santini. I'm with the Stockton Trojans. I've only been with the Stockton Trojans like 2 or 3 years now. The last couple years I've been busy, haven't been able to play, so I've been kind of out on the side, but I've had the itch to get back in it, and I'm really excited to get back into it this year. Actually, my dad, he's the owner of the team. He started it up. He's been my coach since I was, I don't know, 8, 9 years old. I played for him, went through Lincoln High School here in Stockton, and I've always had a knack for football. I like playing it, and it's something fun to do on the side rather than just working all the time. I started out going to Delta. I never finished up on that. It's another get back out there and get your jollies out, I guess. You miss it. Once you start playing football, you miss it. That's what it comes down to. When I started with the Trojans, I was 18. I was still playing in high school. I finished my high school season and came out here and started playing. And it's a whole different speed coming from high school to semi-pro. I mean, guys out here have been playing the bigger leagues, and it's awesome. Everybody showed me a good time. They came out, helped me out, got me where I needed to go. Playing semi-pro football is the best thing you can do. Oh, we've got everything. We've got speed. We've got quarterbacks that are just amazing, running backs, linebackers, our linemen, all the way down to the coaches. The coaches are mainly what keep this team running, and they keep everybody's heads in it, but it comes down to the players playing with the heart and everybody playing as hard as they can get. You get to play, you get a little better, you see how all these guys play, because there's several guys here that have played at D1 colleges, so you just come out, you learn from them, they teach you, they've been there. So, I mean, if you don't play college ball, you come straight out here, you get in there, you can actually have scouts come out and watch you here too. It's really cool. Taking a year off, it kind of made me want to come back just that much more. I've heard this new league it's all the best of the best teams, and it's going to be one heck of a year. It's going to be some real smash mouth ball this year.
My name is Matthias Herron. I play fullback. I've been playing with the Trojans. This will be my 2nd year coming up, but I also play football. I've been playing football since 16 years old. Started off in high school, went to the military, played a year in the military. After the military, I went over to Delta. I didn't finish up the season, got hurt. Found out this league was coming up, so I just went out there and, I just wanted to play. Being on a team, for me, it's just like being out there, when you hear the national anthem play with your helmet on, your teammates next to you, you get a rush. That's what it is. You just love the game. 2 years with the Trojans. Before the Trojans, it was the Cobras, 3 years. 2 years in Colorado Springs, so it's been about 6, 7 years. Semi-pro football is just a lot of guys just getting an extra shot at playing football. There's guys that maybe got hurt in college and then just give them an extra shot. Come out here and just play the game that they love. It's the fantasy. Like I said, I played in Colorado, and no one out there knew what the semi-pro football team was about. We go to the games and you get like 20, 30 fans in there, but guys still came out and played just because they love it. Definitely, I'm always ready. It was kind of good to take a year off just to get away, and then being away for a year, now you just want that. You just more hungry, more hungry for the game. Winning a championship this year, I mean, we've been there a few times, and always coming up short, but this year I think we can go all the way and take it.
My name is Marty Santini with the Stockton Trojans semi-pro football team, and we are part of the NCFL. The Trojans were started because we all played for another team and found that we all wanted something different out of football. As a past Lincoln coach, the etiquette and everything that we needed to have, we just didn't find it. So what happened was I had 40 guys come to my place and say, hey coach, you know, we want you to start a new team. And basically they showed up and we just went gangbusters after that. Went 7-2 our first season out, made playoffs, did real well. Then we went 10-0 this following season and 10-0 again the following season after that. So we've had a good roll right now. What we've seen is a team that's built from, you know, just guys that wanted to play to get more competitive and everything. And there's been a few guys that have tried out for, you know, the pro format, you know, and/or, you know, the Lightning, and of course, you know, the SaberCats when they're around. We had real good, you know, reserves on players like that to go ahead and do that, and they did really well. We had some good things come out of it. You know, and it's basically just creating a format where guys that are done but love football can come play, and let's say a guy that doesn't have the grades and everything and is going to skip a year of college to try to work on his grades can come out and, you know, stay home. Oh man, we have all over. It's amazing. You know, we have, of course, the plethora of guys from Stockton, you know, from Franklin High, Lincoln, you know, all the local high schools, some Lodi high schools. We have a few from the Bay Area. We actually have some players that played Division I, you know, a couple that went to University of Southern Illinois, Montana State University, you know, so we have a few of those guys too, and they all make a big difference in their own way. You know, like being the dad and just really getting on their case and pushing them and teaching them, you know, good values. And I think that, you know, most of them come in and a lot of them are, you know, men already, so you can't really teach them a lot. But they look at you like a father figure. You help them through things, they help you through things, and it's more like a family atmosphere. We were in the NCAFF for the 3 years, like I talked about earlier, with real huge success. Then the NCFL came about, and that particular league has went ahead and done huge strides compared to other leagues. So we were invited to go play there. It's a huge deal. They are the Northern California champions. They also had the Southern California teams come up and play them, and you know, to put it lightly, knock the snot out of them. Also, they had some games in Las Vegas in which those teams went ahead and beat all those teams also. One of the top teams that went to the championship game was the Barnstormers, in which you were there the year that we played them, and they were the reigning champions every year before that for 2 or 3 years, and we went out and knocked heads with them, and I believe the score was either 40 or 42 to 21, and we prevailed. And so we feel that being in this new league with all the upper talent is going to be very huge for us. It'll give us a little more exposure. Hopefully we can get you know, the great city of Stockton involved, and you know, work out some deals with them maybe, and just make football great on a whole for a family atmosphere. You know, come out and have some fun on a Saturday or Sunday. Oh man, the hitting. It's brain busting. You know, you look at high school, and I was a high school coach for a long time, and you know, a youth coach way before that for a really, really long time, and just the speed and the hitting, you know, it just gives you, you know, when you hear that in the stadium, it just, you can feel it, you can see it. You know, it's more like a chess game instead of who's got the better athletes. This is more of a true, you know, chess match like you see in college ball and stuff like that. Maybe not quite on that level because, of course, we don't have the quantity of athletes that they do, you know, in the plethora of high schools to choose from and colleges to choose from. But it's comparable to a certain extent, yes.